the legendary master and apprentice Bruce Lee and his NBA basketball disciples, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Kobe Bryant. In the worlds of martial arts and basketball, there are three legendary figures whose stories transcend fields and inspire countless people. Bruce Lee, a martial arts master of his generation, shocked the world with Jeet Kune Do and conveyed the spirit of Chinese martial arts through films. Basketball superstar Kareem Abdul-Jabbar once apprenticed under Bruce Lee, integrating the philosophy of Jeet Kune Do into basketball and dominating the NBA court with his Skyhook. Kobe Bryant, another basketball legend, was also a disciple of Bruce Lee's Chinese philosophy, drawing strength from it and dominating the basketball world with precision and agility. Bruce Lee's first encounter with Abdul-Jabbar was one of awe and anticipation. In 1969, 21-year-old Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was playing basketball at UCLA, already a nationally renowned basketball prodigy, at 218 meters tall. However, this year, his life was about to change because of one person, Bruce Lee. Abdul-Jabbar had a strong interest in Eastern martial arts. By chance, through a friend's recommendation, he found himself at Bruce Lee's home. Upon first meeting Bruce Lee, Abdul-Jabbar didn't feel much awe until he personally experienced Lee's martial arts skills. Bruce Lee asked him to attack a punching bag. Abdul-Jabbar kicked it a few times, with ease, thinking it was nothing special. However, when Bruce Lee's wife Linda stepped in, things took a dramatic turn. Linda lightly kicked the punching bag and Abdul-Jabbar was unexpectedly sent flying. At that moment, Abdul-Jabbar was completely convinced and realized that Bruce Lee's martial arts were extraordinary, deciding immediately to become his disciple. The two shared a deep bond, both as master and disciple and as friends. Abdul-Jabbar followed Bruce Lee to learn Jeet Kune Do, studying for 4 years. Bruce Lee not only taught him martial arts techniques, but also imparted the core philosophy of Jeet Kune Do, using no way as way, having no limitation as limitation. Abdul-Jabbar recalled that Bruce Lee's training taught him how to turn every part of his body into a weapon, while also helping him understand that the true meaning of martial arts is not about fighting, but for self-defense and spiritual growth. Outside of training, the two became friends who could talk about anything. They discussed philosophy and history together, and even watched movies together. Bruce Lee's wisdom and charismatic personality deeply attracted Abdul-Jabbar, and Abdul-Jabbar's humility and hard work also made Bruce Lee see him in a new light. Bruce Lee once said that Abdul-Jabbar was a very intelligent student, who not only excelled on the basketball court, but also showed great talent in martial arts. 3. The integration of martial arts and basketball. Bruce Lee's training had a profound impact on Jabbar's basketball career. Jabbar integrated the concepts of Jeet Kune Do into his basketball training, developing the famous Skyhook technique. This technique is renowned for its precision and efficiency, becoming Jabbar's signature move in the NBA. Jabbar once said, "Bruce Lee taught me how to achieve the greatest effect with the smallest movement." This is precisely the core of the Skyhook technique. In addition, Bruce Lee placed special emphasis on warm-up and stretching exercises, incorporating yoga into the training, to help Jabbar improve his flexibility and coordination. Jabbar recalled, "Bruce Lee's yoga training helped me rarely get injured during games, allowing me to excel in the NBA for 20 years." During Jabbar's career, he won a total of 6 NBA championships, 2 finals MVPs and 6 regular season MVPs, becoming one of the greatest centers in NBA history. His career total score reached an astonishing 38,387 points, a record that stood for decades, until it was broken by LeBron James in 2023. Jabbar, with his signature Skyhook technique, was almost unbeatable on the offensive end. His Skyhook was elegant and efficient, combining precise shooting with an outstanding height advantage, making it difficult for opponents to defend. He appeared in the movie Game of Death. Before Bruce Lee passed away, he invited Jabbar to participate in his film Game of Death. This film was the last work written, directed and starred in by Bruce Lee, and it was the only one he completed before his death. In the movie, Jabbar played a highly skilled villain named Bolo, who was one of the guardians of the pagoda, tasked with stopping the protagonist Bruce Lee's progress. The fight scene between Jabbar and Bruce Lee is one of the most memorable parts of the movie. In an intense showdown, Jabbar used his height advantage to gain the upper hand at one point. However, Bruce Lee ultimately defeated Jabbar with his agility and superb martial arts skills. This fight not only showcased Bruce Lee's exceptional martial arts prowess, but also highlighted Jabbar's achievements in martial arts training. Jabbar's performance in the movie revealed another side of him in the martial arts realm, making this film a classic martial arts movie. Game of Death is not only a work of Bruce Lee, but also a concentrated display of his martial arts philosophy. Jabbar's participation added many highlights to the film, and his performance allowed the audience to see another side of him in the martial arts field. This movie caused a huge sensation worldwide, further cementing Bruce Lee's legendary status in the martial arts and film industry. The bond continues, defending and passing on. In 1973, Bruce Lee passed away due to illness at the young age of 32. Upon hearing the news, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was deeply saddened and could not accept that his mentor and friend had left him. Since then, Abdul-Jabbar has been dedicated to defending Bruce Lee's honor. In 2019, when Hollywood director Quentin Tarantino portrayed Bruce Lee in a negative light in the film Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar did not hesitate to criticize him, speaking out through the media to defend Bruce Lee's dignity. Abdul-Jabbar has also frequently recalled his past experiences with Bruce Lee in public, allowing more people to understand the greatness of this martial arts legend. He once said in an interview, "Bruce Lee is one of the most important people in my life. He not only taught me martial arts, but also taught me how to be a person. His spirit has always inspired me, driving me to continually pursue excellence both on the basketball court and in life." The relationship between Abdul-Jabbar and Bruce Lee is a legendary story that transcends fields. Although they came from different worlds, they bonded over their love for martial arts. Bruce Lee's martial arts philosophy and personal charisma deeply influenced Abdul-Jabbar, and Abdul-Jabbar carried on Bruce Lee's spirit through his basketball career. Abdul-Jabbar's remarkable achievements in the NBA and his outstanding performance in the movie Game of Death fully demonstrate that he is a versatile legend, highlighting both his basketball career and his relationship with Bruce Lee. Together, they form a rich and colorful life story that inspires countless others to pursue excellence. Kobe and Bruce Lee, a legendary collision of basketball and martial arts. In the world of basketball, Kobe Bryant is a legend. In the realm of martial arts, Bruce Lee is an unsurpassable peak. These two seemingly unrelated stars share a profound connection that transcends their fields, and their story is a legendary collision of basketball and martial arts. The initial power of Bruce Lee as an idol. Kobe's admiration for Bruce Lee began in his teenage years. He first encountered Bruce Lee through movies and television interviews. The agile movements, rapid punches, and unparalleled aura in the films deeply captivated Kobe. He was impressed by Bruce Lee's martial arts skills, and even more moved by his philosophical thoughts. Bruce Lee's philosophy of using no way as way, having no limitation as limitation, introduced Kobe to a whole new way of thinking. Kobe Bryant became a devoted fan of Bruce Lee, and even studied Jeet Kune Do under Bruce Lee's disciple, Jerry Poteet. Kobe's admiration for Bruce Lee was a constant throughout his growth. He read everything Bruce Lee wrote, watched all his movies, and nearly all interviews. Why? Bruce Lee's Jeet Kune Do philosophy had a profound impact on Kobe. Kobe once stated that he learned many things from Jeet Kune Do, such as the importance of adaptability and mastering the basics, to handle any situation. In addition, Kobe has mentioned multiple times in interviews the influence Bruce Lee had on him, stating that Bruce Lee not only taught him how to fight, but also how to become a better person through the art of fighting. Kobe once said, "Bruce Lee is my idol, and his philosophical thoughts have had a profound impact on me." He not only watched Bruce Lee's movies, he also read Bruce Lee's poems and articles, delving into his martial arts philosophy. Bruce Lee's concept of less is more deeply influenced Kobe's career. On the basketball court, Kobe reduced unnecessary dribbling and reckless moves. He became more decisive and assertive, which is precisely the practice of the philosophy advocated by Bruce Lee, making Kobe's game more efficient and yielding better results. The integration of Jeet Kune Do and basketball philosophy. Jeet Kune Do, founded by Bruce Lee, emphasizes practical combat, flexibility, speed, and efficiency. He trained in various ways, such as using weightlifting to build strength, running to train endurance, and stretching to enhance flexibility. And he was always able to adapt to the increasing amount of exercise. To defeat his opponents, Bruce Lee created the concept of having no way as way, so that no one would know what you would do next, making it impossible to counter. Kobe consistently worked to incorporate Bruce Lee's methods of practicality, flexibility, speed, and efficiency into his own training. Kobe found Bruce Lee's martial arts theory to be very practical, as well. His martial arts had principles, yet no principles, being a fluid art. Therefore, in basketball games, Kobe employed various playing styles, and also observed the performances of many different types of players during matches. He studied the game from many different angles. This understanding allowed him to react quickly without thinking, and to know the opponent's reactions without needing to predict them. Kobe felt that this made him a tough opponent on the court, because no one knew what he was going to do next. Kobe worked hard to emulate Bruce Lee in every aspect. Although Bruce Lee was known to the world as a martial artist, he also studied drama and philosophy. He believed that any knowledge could lead us to understand ourselves, and referred to the way he chose to express himself as martial arts. I believe the way I choose to express myself is through basketball. Paying tribute to his idol with vibrant Kobe colorways. Off the court, Kobe also paid tribute to his idol in his own way. He collaborated with Nike to launch the Kobe series basketball shoes inspired by Bruce Lee. The Kobe v Bruce Lee colorway released by Nike before 2010 was themed around the classic poster from The Game of Death, and a series of advertisements were shot. The shoe's color scheme was inspired by Bruce Lee's black and yellow outfit in The Game of Death. Another pair in black and white colorway was inspired by the classic image from Enter the Dragon. The 4 blood streaks on the toe cap directly reference a classic scene from the movie. In 2020, when this shoe returned with a new colorway, it was not just a basketball shoe, but a symbol of the legacy shared between Kobe and Bruce Lee. Whether you have ever had it or not, its return carries more significance. Continue to pass on the story of the Mamba and the Dragon. Kobe's career is a perfect blend of basketball and martial arts. He integrated Bruce Lee's Jeet Kune Do philosophy into his training and games, creating a legend. His game efficiency improved, and the results were better. His basketball spirit also inspired countless successes. Kobe once said, "My heart can still endure the hardships, but my body already knows it's time to say goodbye." In 2016, after 20 years in the NBA, Kobe retired, having won 5 NBA championships, 2 Olympic gold medals, been selected as an All-Star 17 times, and scored 81 points in a single game. With over 32,000 points, his basketball career is a cherished memory of youth for countless fans. A tribute to youth, a continuation of spirit. The story of Kobe and Bruce Lee is a legendary collision of basketball and martial arts. Although they come from different fields, they share a similar core spirit, a relentless pursuit of dreams, a meticulous attention to detail, and a love and respect for life. Every breakthrough and every score Kobe made on the basketball court seemed to be an inheritance and tribute to Bruce Lee's spirit.